on today's video, we are back at the range, and today we are going to be shooting the first impressions video of the Beretta APX Tactical. Now, if you have not watched the unboxing video, I'll link that in the description below. We did an unboxing on this. We went over all the specs, everything that comes in the box. We tested the trigger pull. All of that was covered in the unboxing video. Now, we're probably not going to fire a whole lot of rounds through this today because, as you see, it does not have an optic on it, and all my handguns pretty much get optics. But I want to shoot some rounds through it with the suppressor height iron sights, which I can already tell you I don't care for them. They're just completely blacked out front and rear, and I was looking at a target here with them. There's just no contrast there. But I still want to get some rounds through it, see what I think about it, and then we'll get an optic on it and bring it out here for a full review. All right, we got the first 10 rounds loaded up in the Beretta APX Tactical. First 10 rounds out of this gun. This has not been shot yet. Here we go. All right, terrible group, but it ran all 10. All right, let's hope these get a little bit better. Got to figure these sights out. We're going to shoot at the top left target. We got 10 more rounds loaded up. All right, ran them all. That was a little bit better, not much. So like we talked about in the unboxing video, really like how this thing feels in my hand. Like the recoil impulse on it. It's a very easy gun to shoot. I have an issue with these suppressor height sights. It's just, they're all blacked out and they're so big, you're just covering up that whole entire target down there. So kind of having an issue figuring out where to shoot it. But once we get an optic on it, we'll be good to go. All right, we got Jason Stewart out here with us, and the Beretta master. The guy that knows everything and anything about Beretta. So we'll get his take on this.
All right, we'll try it out. First polymer Beretta I ever felt.
We shot a decent group. They just shot low. All right, one thing that I really like about this is the slide release on this. Very easy to get to it. Let's shoot another 10-shot group, and then we'll talk a little bit about the trigger. All right, I'm going to aim a little high on these. That seems to be where I need to go. Getting a little bit better. So the trigger on this is nice, just like we talked about in the unboxing video. It is heavier. It's kind of feels like pulling on an FN trigger. That's 6.5, 7 pounds that we're getting out of that trigger's it's pretty heavy. The reset's really nice. It does kind of kick your finger back a little bit, which I like. Definitely a little bit of a heavier trigger pull than I'm used to, but the reset's nice and the brake's nice and clean on it.
We're going to try another mag, and I'm going to try to pay attention to see what I really think of this. I'm going to just pay attention to the trigger and how it feels, and get to know it a little bit.
A lot better group than my group.
You're right. With these sights, it's like guessing. You can't see. So, firing. Man, we need some red dots.
Yeah. All right, I did forget to mention, all the ammo we've shot through this so far has been the 125 grain Steel Valley casting bullets that I reload. They are a sponsor of the channel. I do have affiliate links for them with a discount code in my link tree if you guys want to check them out, if you're a reloader and you want to get some projectiles. Now what we're going to try is 10 of the 115 grain Federal American Eagle here. Going to shoot at the middle right. All right, not too bad of a group, but we are shooting just a little bit to the right, but I'm not going to mess with the sight because we're going to be putting an optic on it anyway. All right, got 10 more loaded up, 10 or 11. I'm going to load it this time. The serrations on this are very easy to get your hands bit into and grab on. They're deep enough. They're not as deep as the PDP Pro like we talked about in the unboxing video, but there's a lot right there to grab a hold of. It's very easy to rack the slide. Now, Jason has been running Fiocchi 115 grain, Jason, and
Yep.
Yeah. So far, the Federal American Eagle, the Steel Valley casting reloads, and the Fiocchi, they're all running fine. We have not had one malfunction with the gun yet. All right, I'm going to shoot a group here at the bottom right target.
Sights are funny.
Yeah. Other than that, I think that's really the only complaint I got on it. All right, my first impressions on this Beretta APX Tactical. I really like it, but I'm going to like it a lot more once there's a dot on it. The controls on it are amazing for me, being left-handed. Everything's ambi. It's very easy to get to that slide stop. Very easy to get to the mag release. Love the grip. I've got the large back strap on it, and this thing just feels great in my hand. It's not as nice feeling in my hand as my PDP Pro, but it's close. I'm real happy with that. And really, the only thing I got to complain about right now is these sights. They're massive. Now, I think once the optic's on there and we're just looking at the very top of them, that thing's might change just a little bit on it, but we'll see. Once I get an optic on it, I may just change out the front one, put a thinner fiber optic on the front for a backup sight. But other than that, like the trigger in it. I think it's a great trigger for carry, duty use. Competition, USPSA, IDPA, not so much. I would definitely want to do some trigger work on it if I was going to use it for competition. Now, I'm not going to. I probably will eventually this will end up in my carry rotation. So we'll just have to see. We're going to be doing a ton of videos with this. We're going to have an optic on it. We'll be doing an optic review video. We're going to run it suppressed. We might end up running it with a comp. We're going to do holster compatibility, light compatibility. We're going to be doing all kinds of things with this tactical, so stay tuned. There's going to be a ton of videos with this gun. Now, the best part is we shot 3 different types of ammo through this today. The Fiocchi, the Federal American Eagle, and the Steel Valley casting reloads. Jason and I got just a little over 100 rounds on it. No failure to feeds, no ejection issues, no nothing. So the gun's working great. The mags are fine. So can't be any happier with the reliability so far. But yeah, that's my first impressions of the Beretta APX Tactical. And like I said, stay tuned. There's a lot more to come on this. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.